good old-fashioned video games. The video games we all know and love. The video games that is, it sparked our childhood from point A to point B for our entire lives. Video games have been the standing end point of all society. Some games sell incredibly well. Some games do not sell incredibly well. And we're gonna look at those games that did not sell incredibly well. Welcome back to Gaming Garbage. So Gaming Garbage, you don't know what this episode is. This is basically a brand new series where I'm gonna go ahead and take one game and I'm gonna rant about it. And today's game, E.T. Last time I took a Custer's Revenge, and I might find a game that might be worse than that. You're probably wondering, oh, is it like very weird and sexual like the other game was? Or, oh, is it really like, I don't know, maybe the character doesn't control that well? Or, oh, it's really short. You'll see. The game we're looking at, E.T. based off the movie E.T. So, basically what this game is, I don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on. I don't even know what this game is. It doesn't even say anything. It drops you in the map, you walk around, and you win somehow. I don't know what's happening. Don't look at me. Ask Atari. Yeah. For all those old folks, do you remember the Atari 2600? Oh, that game was those games like Pac-Man for the Atari 2600. You're probably wondering why I'm not gonna add that on there. It's just because that's a game for that console itself. Pac-Man's a good game and all, but I'm not gonna add on like different console versions of it because that's kind of bare bones to that. And E.T. wasn't just for the Atari. I think it was for like I think for other stuff too. But the Atari was notorious for having really terrible games, and Atari wanted all that money. So we're gonna take a look at why E.T. is so hated. Why is it so hated? And why is it one of the worst games of all time and almost shut down gaming completely? Answer to that question? 5 weeks of coding. I'm not kidding. 5 weeks of coding it took to make E.T. It takes at least a year or more. Or make it a short game, like a few months. Not like, if you're doing a game jam, sure, but keep in mind, this was back in the 1980s, okay? 1980 era. They did not know how to do this in like 5 weeks. Us as a society today, we know what to do. We have 24-hour game jams now. People make great games in 24 hours. That's insane. Or even 48 hours. That's even better. Because they have more time to work on it. In like literally 2 days, you can have an outstanding 30-minute game. Atari, on the other hand, 5 weeks of coding went completely to waste. They should have to make this game better, at least put a few months into coding, okay? So, let's go ahead and talk about a few things that people said about the Atari. The Atari is actually dubbed the worst game in the entire world. By someone, I don't remember who said that. The Atari was also dubbed the worst game of the 80s. People actually buried this game too. Yeah, in a desert. Yeah, they buried this game in a desert. Yep. Yeah. So, E.T. is not a good game. The controls are just weird. The graphics are downright horrible. Even for an 80s game, the graphics are downright horrible. Literally, Mario looks 10 times better than this. The Atari itself was just a terrible console. Like, I looked it up, and people said it was a really bad console. So, yeah. So, why was E.T. a thing? Well, because they wanted to make an ET movie game out of it. Because no one ever done that yet, Atari's like, hey, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go ahead and do it. It should be fine, right? What could possibly go wrong? Well, a lot of stuff could go wrong. Sorry, Atari, but a lot of stuff went wrong. A lot of stuff did go wrong. A lot of stuff. Is that funny? Whatever. Anyway, continuing on. E.T. Yeah. It goes into dumpster fire. Because literally, who's going to go ahead and sit down with the Atari 2600 and play out the full game of E.T.? Who's going to do that? And how it almost shut down entirety of gaming is beyond me. I don't know how Atari almost managed to do that, but they almost managed to. But Mario saved the day. Mario came out after E.T. came out, and everyone's like, "Hey, guess what? Maybe there might be hope after all." So thank you, Mario, because Mario is probably one of the games that actually helped. Like, hey, game's not that bad. Take this game. It's much better. It's a lot better. People are like, oh, the game's actually pretty good. Pretty good. Anyway, I don't want this video to be too long. Usually these gaming garbage videos don't take too long to complete, but I was really running out of ideas to make YouTube videos on. I'm gonna stop making Minecraft videos for a while until I actually know what I'm trying to do, because I'm kind of running out of ideas to do Minecraft videos on. Yeah. So, hope you guys can forgive me for that. I will do some Nintendo's content for a while, just because the Nintendo content, it kind of worked for me for what? My Minecraft videos don't do that well. They really don't. My Mario and Luigi Paper Jam video got over 100 views. So I'm like, okay, Nintendo and Dark Deception. What more do you want? If you guys want me to keep doing Minecraft videos, I can. I'm still going to do Minecraft videos for my series, and that's it. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Gaming Garbage. I really hope you have a nice day. Of course, deep throat the mic.